Alright, I'm going to explain about this question. I think it's linear along the straight line or motion along the straight line, is not mistaken. Alright, so yeah, this is one of the questions the student asked me in my y equals mx plus c group. So yeah, this question is quite hard for me to actually explain using uh, means like one piece of paper. So I'm going to make a very short videos about this one. Alright, so yeah, before we start, we have to like understand the question first. So object P pass the fixed point A and Q pass the fixed point B simultaneously. Okay, the distance A and B is 20 centimeter. Obviously, from this diagram, we can understand this. Alright, the velocity of P is given V. Okay, so I'm going to write down velocity for P is just 3 plus 2t minus t squared. Alright, where t is the time in a second after leaving A. Okay, so that means, yeah, time we will start to calculate when P is leaving A here. So for this information, I know is they're trying to say t equals to 0 over here at the position A. Alright, Q will move with the constant velocity, -4. So I write down velocity for Q is just -4 meter per second. Alright, then the object Q stop instantaneously at point C. So over here, what information we know is at C, at the position C, the velocity of the P is 0 because yeah, the question said the particle P will stop here. Alright, this is some information you must like understand it before we start to do. Alright, and then assume the motion to the right is positive. That means if moving this direction is to the right, right, velocity will be positive. When moving in this direction, left, velocity will be negative. Alright, this is some basic information. Alright, then we start to do for A. So A, he asks you to find the maximum velocity of P. So when you see maximum velocity means what? When you see maximum velocity means you actually need to differentiate velocity and you got 0. Alright, this is the meaning for maximum velocity. Alright, so yeah, for P, so I'm going to differentiate about P. So velocity for P, if I differentiate here, I will got 2 minus 2t, right? Simple. 2 minus 2t will equals to 0. So t will just equals to 1. Alright, this is just time. This is not yet the answer because the answer asks for maximum velocity. So you have to substitute your time equals to 1 into the velocity equation. So velocity for P when t equals to 1 will be 3 plus 2, 1 minus 1 square, which is 5 minus 1, which is 4 meter per second. This one will be the maximum velocity of the particle P. Alright, then this is just A. We have done A. Then we go to B. Okay, B, he asked you to find the distance in meter of C from A. So, yes, so this question asks you to find the distance. You know, whenever you see distance, you will need displacement. You will need S. Alright, if you need S, that means you know actually you need to integrate in order to get S. Alright, so yeah, I know I need S, so I'm going to do S will equals to integrate velocity dt. So basically, I just need to integrate velocity is 3 plus 2t minus t squared. Right. The dt doesn't mean much. The dt just mean you can only integrate when here you have the variable t. Alright. So yeah. So the important is yeah 3 plus 2t minus t squared. So if I integrate this one, will be simple. So 3 will give me 3t. 2t will give me 2t squared over 2. And t squared just power plus 1 divided by total power plus c. Alright. So some information we always have for S is, yeah, when t equals to 0, the displacement will equals to 0. So we substitute 0 into S and 0 into t, we will got C actually equals 0. So from here we can get the equation for S. It's just 3t simplified 2 and then plus t squared and minus t cubed over 3 because C equals 0. Alright, after we got the S, we have to find the time. So therefore I say At the C here, we know velocity of P equals 0. This information actually can help us to get the time easily. So I'm going to do something like at C, yeah, I just rewrite again. At C, velocity of P equals to 0. That means velocity of P is 3 plus 2t minus t squared will equals 0. I multiple negative for everything, just like easier for me to like do the factorize. So t squared minus 2t minus 3. I just multiple negative for every single one. Then I just factorize it. So yeah, this obviously is t and t. And then we got 3 and 1. So negative 3, positive 1. Alright, so t equals to 3 or t will equals to negative 1. But we never take negative 1. Alright, why? Because time we cannot be negative. So this answer actually will be rejected because we never take negative value for t. Alright, after you got this t, we can substitute back into here to actually get the displacement of c. Alright, so in order to get the displacement of c, displacement of c, because this one is going to help us to find the distance. So when t equals to 3, so I substitute. So S will equals to, I can call it SC, mean displacement of C, is 3 plus 3 square minus 3 cube over 3, which is 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 this is 27 divided by 3 is just 9. So 18 minus 9 is just 9. So this one will be, yeah, 9 meter. Right. So from here, we got some information. Okay, some information we know is at A here, displacement equals 0. At C here, the displacement will equals to 9. So the distance between A to C is obviously is 9 meter. That's all. So therefore, I can do something like, yeah, because the question asked me to find the distance C from A, right? So you just write distance C from A is just 9 meter. Right, simple. Right, then we go to the last part. Okay, what is the last part here? He asks you to find the distance between P and Q when P is at C. So when P is at C means the particle P now actually move at C here, isn't it? P actually is now at C here. So the displacement of P is yeah, it's just 9. So the particle of Q actually will moving this direction with the 4 meter per second. Negative 4 just because it's moving left. Right. So we know P from A to C actually he used 3 seconds. So he used 3 seconds to move from A to C. So that means Q is going to move 3 seconds also. Correct or not? So now I want to know, yeah, what is the displacement if Q is moving 3 seconds? Because when P reach at C, yeah, the P going to stop here, right? So the question asks the distance between P and Q when P is at C. This information when P is at C is trying to tell you is when T equals to 3, what is their distance? Alright, so you must understand this kind of question before you can stop it. Because before you can solve it, not stop it, sorry. Alright, so let me do C here, just like save some space. So yeah, it's simple. So that means velocity for Q, yeah, when T is 3. So it's simple. No, not velocity. Oh my God. Okay, we want to find the displace. Okay, we want to find actually how far the particle Q actually travel, right? So I will say, okay, let me just, yeah, just erase this one and like do it properly. So I will say it's like distance. I will say the distance travel by Q when in do not use when in 3 seconds. In 3 seconds. Alright, we know 3 4 meter per second mean each second actually the particle travel 4 meter, isn't it? So 3 second is simple. So it's just 3 multiple 4. Alright, so yeah, so you can know actually total will be 12 meter. Right. So if from here they travel 12 meter here, so we know something is, yeah, this is 20, right? Minus 12, so it will stop at somewhere here. So yeah, just let me like, okay, I think we do not need the displacement here. So maybe I just erase some of the thing here. Okay, but because I want to, okay, draw something. So the particle actually travel from, let me change some color. Sorry. Okay, the particle actually travel from B 12 seconds toward this direction, right? So that's 12 second, blah, what I'm saying. I mean 12 meter. So 12 meter here, that means he will stop at here. So 20, we minus 12, we know is 8 meter. Means means he will stop at 8 here. This 8 means what? S equals to 8. Just now, as C here, we know S actually equals to 9. Correct or not? Because just now we already solved, we know at P here the displacement is 9. So from B here, Q traveled 12 meters to the left hand side. So actually, yeah, if here displacement is 0, so how we get S equals to 8 is from 0 to here is actually is 8 meter, isn't it? Because 8 plus 12 equal to 20. So if here is S0, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know displacement for Q here is 8. Alright, so you want to know the distance between them. Obviously, this is 8, this is 9. The distance between them will be 1 meter. Alright, so yeah. So yeah. Therefore, uh, when T equals to 3, yeah, the displacement for Q will be 8. And displacement for P will be 9. So the distance between them, so the distance, yeah, between P and Q, P and Q will be 9 minus 8, which is 1 meter. That's all. Yeah, I think this is the correct answer. Anyways, I hope, yeah, this video can help you understand a bit about this kind of question. Thanks for watching.